Celtic green is the unique green. It's a long history, a tradition of excellence, of great players. It means so much, and I think everybody knows the tradition of the Boston Celtics.
When you hear Celtic pride, you know, it's for the sacrifice of everybody. One man can be all he can be until the next man is all he can be. I've embraced the history and the culture and what it is to build Celtic.
The sacrifice, the hustle, the teamwork, the heart, the soul, determination. That's what Celtic pride is.
As the NBA's
Como la
most storied
franquicia con más
franchise, the
historia de la
Boston
NBA, los
Celtics have
Boston
set the
Celtics
standard for
representan la
basketball
excelencia en el mundo del
excellence.
baloncesto.
Starting with the dominance
Empezando
of
por el
Bill
dominio de
Russell
Bill
and the
Russell y
countless
los
victory
innumerables
cigars
cigarros de
lit
la
up by
victoria
legendary
encendidos por el
coach Red
legendario Red
Auerbach.
Auerbach.
It was a
Fue
dynasty
una
that
historia que se
spanned
extendió
4
durante
different
4
decades.
décadas y la tradición
And
de
their
los Celtics se
tradition, Celtic
transmitió de
pride, was
generación
passed
en
from one
generación.
generation to the next.
Pero después de ganar
But
su
after winning their
16ª corona de
16th
la NBA en
NBA
el
crown in
86, la
1986,
gloriosa racha de Boston
Boston's
llegó a
run
su
of
fin.
glory drew to a close.
Las estrellas
The
conocidas como
stars
el
known
Big
as
Three
the
se
Big
retiró
Three would
y los
retire.
Celtics que le
And the
siguieron
Celtics who
palidecen
followed
ante la
paled
comparación
in
con sus
comparison to their legendary
legendarios
predecessors.
predecesores. Tras 2 décadas
And
sin
after
sumar
2
un título,
decades
los
without a
Celtics
title,
sufrieron su
the
pérdida
Celtics
más
would endure their
dolorosa
most
días antes
painful
del
loss
inicio de la temporada
just days before the
2006-2007.
2006-2007 season.
Celtics legend Red Auerbach died Saturday at 89. Quite simply, Red Auerbach was the Boston Celtics, their unquestioned leader when they were among the most successful franchises in all of sports.
The patriarch of the Celtics since 1950, Red had a hand in all 16 championships.
Red was kind of a figurehead in Celtic tradition and Celtic lore, and he was so important to our fans and to the tradition of the Celtics. And so that was a big blow to lose Red.
And his death seemed to cast a cloud over their season as Boston stumbled to one of their worst records ever.
Everything that could have gone wrong in 06-07 certainly went wrong. They were coming off a 24-58 season, highlighted by an 18-game losing streak. There was a negativity totally surrounding the entire franchise. Things were as low as they'd ever been.
But that low point
Llegar
would
a tocar
also
fondo
become a
supuso
turning
un punto de
point
inflexión.
as general
El
manager
general manager
Danny
Danny
Ainge
Ainge
turned
transformó la
frustration to
frustración
hope.
en esperanza.
This proposed trade has been agreed to and will occur. Seattle will send Ray Allen to Boston for the number 5 pick.
This is a blockbuster trade. It's been talked about for years. KG no longer a Wolf. He's going to the Boston Celtics.
2 trades
Dos
brought a pair of
intercambios para
veterans still in
conseguir a
search of
veteranos
their
en
first
busca de su
ring.
primer anillo.
Ray Allen,
El
a
perenne
perennial
All-Star y uno
All-Star,
de
one
los
of the
mejores
best
tiradores,
shooters in the
Ray
game.
Allen y Kevin Garnett,
And Kevin
MVP y varias
Garnett, a
veces en
league
el mejor
MVP and
quinteto de la liga.
All-NBA first teamer. They would join
A
together
esos
with the
se
cornerstone of the
sumarían a la piedra
franchise,
angular de
Paul
la
Pierce, to
franquicia
give the
Paul Pierce para dar a los
Celtics a
Celtics
new
una nueva
version
versión
of the
del
Big
Big Three.
But the big
Pero la
question
gran
was
duda
whether
consistía
these
en saber si
superstars
esas
could
estrellas podrían
coexist, and they
coexistir,
begin to find
duda que
out when
empezó a
the team
despejarse
took a
durante la
preseason
temporada
trip to
celebrada en
Italy.
Italia.
Right now, we just landed in Rome, getting ready to start off training camp. Long road for this journey about to begin right here in Rome, baby.
It was perfect. It couldn't have happened at a better time for us to go over to Europe, because that's the time to bond. When you travel abroad, you're in a foreign country, you're with your team, and at the same time you're eating, sleeping, talking basketball, hanging out, relaxing.
It's only right that we go to the Coliseum Gladiator. It's only right.
It's nice. I like.
Hoorah! Hey! Hoorah! Hoorah! Yeah, we right there. Here go my crew. Here go my crew. How many y'all bring?
Hard work on the
El
court
trabajo
was
duro en la
one way to
cancha era
unite
una
the
manera de
team, but
motivar al
Doc Rivers
equipo, pero
also
Doc
wanted
Rivers
his
también
players
quería
to
que sus
connect on an
jugadores
emotional
conectaran
level.
a nivel emocional.
Once we got the big 3, I was in search of something that I thought could bond us as a group. And we brought in a guy named Keita from South Africa. And the first thing he said is, guys, right now everything is great for your basketball team. But there's going to come a moment where you're going to face unreal adversity. And that's when the word Ubuntu and playing together will come through for you. And this word captured me right away. You know, a person is a person through other people. I can't be all I can be unless you are all you can be. It's a way of life. It's not just a word. You live Ubuntu.
Man, let me get on your back. Hey, I'm going to get on your back many nights this year. Many nights. And ditto. Yeah.
I think a lot of times when you hear Celtic pride, it's very similar to Ubuntu. You know, it's for the sacrifice of everybody, and Ubuntu is the symbol of togetherness.
Ubuntu, we do everything together.
Okay, we all got to go.
Ubuntu.
Y'all know this dinner pay for all y'all.
Hey, this beat starts something real special, dog. Look, stay together. Only people who can beat us is ourselves, right here. So no matter what we go through throughout the game, we stay together, all right?
We're all brothers, fellas. Everybody together.
It's a journey right
no matter
here,
what.
But let's get it done today, fella. Let's get it done.
No, we know how we do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Celtic! Hoorah! Celtic! Hoorah! Celtic! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3, Ubuntu!
Taking the
Los
lead
Celtics
by
empezaron la
storm,
temporada
Boston
con
went
fuerza y no
undefeated
perdieron en
through
los
the first
8
8
primeros
games.
partidos.
It was crazy because, you know, we came out, you know, people was talking like, they don't know how we're going to gel together, they don't know our chemistry. But we came out and we played the game like we've been playing with each other for a long time.
Allen for three.
Basketball is back in Boston. Wouldn't you say? The record, the talent, the atmosphere. The Celtics have the best record in the NBA at 20-2, tied for the best start in franchise history.
We were able to come out of the gate the way we did because of how hungry we were and excited to be together. It was like new energy.
Pass deflected by Eddie House, picked off by Pierce. Ray Allen for the game. Got it at the buzzer.
But the strength of the
La
team went
fortaleza del
beyond its
equipo
3
fue más
stars.
allá de
In
sus
just
3
his second
estrellas.
season,
Solo en su
Rajon
segunda
Rondo took
temporada,
his
Rayon
role as
Rondo
starting
asumió el
point
papel de base
guard and
titular
ran
y
with
no
it.
defraudó.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is sensational. And young Kendrick Perkins had established himself as the starting center, giving Boston its anchor in the paint.
Garnett swinging over to Pierce. Underneath, that's the pass. Perkins. Wow. Nice play by Perkins.
But Boston's
Sin embargo,
mainstay
el
was
pilar de
still
Boston era
Paul
Paul
Pierce,
Pierce,
who
que fue
helped
tan líder
carry
de
the
su equipo
Celtics as
como
he
lo había
always
sido
had for the
durante la
past
última
decade.
década.
Ahead to Pierce, 3-on-3, Danny. What a difficult shot! A terrific play by Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce is Mr. Celtic. When it comes to consistency and just winning games night in and night out for us, Paul's that guy.
More than anything,
Más que nada, el éxito de
Boston's
Boston se
success was
cimentó en la
built on a
defensa y el mejor
foundation of
defensor del año,
defense.
Kevin
And
Garnett, fue
Defensive
su
Player
motor.
of the Year, Kevin Garnett, was the driving force.
Kevin has, you know, the holy trinity of defense, which is he has the ability to play defense. 6'11", long, athletic. He has the will and determination, and he also has the intelligence. He plays hard, and he brings 100% focus every day.
It starts with KG, because if you're ever at a shoot around or a walkthrough, he's not going to let anybody wander off or anything. He's, hey, you're supposed to be over here. You got to be here. So he's the traffic cop. Defense builds camaraderie, makes teams, I think, feel as one.
They don't want to play no pick and roll game.
Throughout the
A lo largo de la
season, Kevin's
temporada,
fierce
la fiera
intensity
intensidad
would
de
never
Kevin
waver.
nunca disminuyó.
Yes, we knew he had a great reputation. Yes, we knew he was an all-star player. Yes, we knew he was an all-time player. But you do not know everything he brings until you see him on a regular basis.
I always said you were my favorite player to watch.
I always don't know.
You never disappoint.
Crack so many jokes, I don't know if that's real or not.
No, it's real. And you never disappointed. And you finally got under right.
I finally got under right.
A pesar del enorme éxito del equipo, sentían la necesidad de afinar la plantilla. Y pensando en los playoffs, Danny Ainge firmó un par de campeones curtidos en 1000 batallas. El poseedor de 2 anillos, Sam Cassell, y P.J. Brown. Su incorporación produjo inmediatos resultados.
The Celtics come to San Antonio and beat the Spurs.
It seemed that everything the Celtics touched had turned to gold.
Garnett takes it in high and comes down hard. The big ticket.
The Boston Celtics have swept the Texas Triangle.
Boston had not
Boston
only
no solo
lived up to the
emanaba
hype,
buenas
they
sensaciones, sino
exceeded
que acabó
it
como el
with the
mejor
league
equipo de la
best
temporada con
66 wins,
66
the
victorias.
biggest single season
Lograron la mayor
turnaround
mejora con
in
respecto a la
NBA
temporada
history.
anterior de la historia de la NBA.
Boston would open
Boston
up the
abrió los
playoffs
playoffs
against
contra el
the
octavo
8th
cabeza
seeded
de serie,
Atlanta
los
Hawks,
Atlanta
and after a
Hawks.
storybook
Tras una
regular
temporada
season,
regular
their
histórica,
title
sus
hopes couldn't have
aspiraciones
been
no
higher.
podían ser mayores.
This is such an extraordinary part of the year. I think this is when you really feel as though season begins. Everybody's on the quest for that championship.
I'm no Thomas. Let's get on, baby. It's showtime!
As the series
Al
began,
inicio de la
it appeared
eliminatoria
their
parecía
smooth
que su
ride
paseo
would
triunfal
continue.
iba a continuar.
Rondo isolated against Horford, left side of the floor, drives, draws contact, fall away, it's good anyway. Rondo across half court, kick out, Posey, three, got it! Woo!
And the Hawks experiencing major problems dealing with the glare of the playoffs. They look very wide-eyed, almost in shock.
As
Como se
expected,
esperaba,
Boston
Boston
cruised
ganó
to
los
2
dos
wins at
partidos en
home,
casa
and the
y
rest of
parecía
the
que los
series seemed
restantes
to be a
serían
mere
una mera
formality.
formalidad.
But the Celtics
Sin embargo,
never
los
could have
Celtics no
imagined
podían
what was
imaginar
waiting
lo
for
que les
them
esperaba
in
en
Atlanta.
Atlanta's atmosphere was totally different from what we expected. You know, we knew they'd have a crowd, but we didn't know they was going to have a crowd.
Michelle and Garnett, two-man game and a turnover. 3-on-2. Smith.
To the
Para
astonishment of
sorpresa de
everyone,
todos,
the
los Hawks se
Hawks
metieron de nuevo
soared
en la
back into the
eliminatoria.
series.
We thought that we were the Boston Celtics, and that's all we needed to be. All we needed to do was show up with our green uniforms on, and everything would take care of itself.
Horford.
Ooh, and he's yapping at Paul Pierce. Pierce is hot.
You know, they knocked us in the mouth twice.
When the series
Cuando los
returned to
Celtics
Boston,
regresaron
the
a
Celtics
Boston,
restored order
restablecieron el
with a
orden
Game
con una
5
paliza
blowout.
en el quinto
Pierce,
partido.
high left-hand dribble, down the left side against Josh Smith, spins back into the middle, gets fouled, push shot off the window and in. This is the team that won 66 games.
But back
Pero
in
de nuevo en
Atlanta, for
Atlanta
Game
para el
6, they
sexto
couldn't
no
get that
pudieron
first
lograr su
elusive
primera
road
victoria
win.
en la carretera.
2-on-1. Billy to Smith.
And what
Y
once
lo que
appeared
parecía impensable
unthinkable was
era ahora
now
una
reality.
realidad.
Rondo for three, short, game's over. And the Atlanta Hawks have found a way to win 3 games on their home floor. And the series everyone thought would be over in a heartbeat is going the distance.
Unbelievable. You would have never believed it.
The Celtics
Los
hadn't
Celtics no
expected
esperaban
to need their
necesitar
home
tan
court
pronto la
advantage
ventaja de
this soon,
campo,
but
pero
they were
estaban
glad
muy
to have it.
contentos de tenerla.
That place, when you step in there, it's electrified. They ready to go from the start. Them fans, it's unbelievable.
Kevin gets into his, routine, all of a sudden it explodes even more.
Pierce to Garnett. The South crowd on its feet.
And finally, the Hawks
Finalmente los
came down
Hawks
to earth
regresaron a la
as the
tierra
Celtics
porque
played
los
like the
Celtics jugaron
best
como
team
el
in the
mejor
league.
equipo de la
At
liga.
the trailer Pierce, behind the back to Garnett, scored and the foul. It is beyond anyone's wildest dreams the degree to which the Celtics are dominating.
We've been trying to send messages throughout the year. When you come here, this is our home court. We're comfortable here, and this is how we play here.
Awaiting the Celtics were
Esperando a
the
los Celtics
Cleveland
estaban los
Cavaliers
Cleveland
and their
Cavaliers y su
superstar
superestrella,
LeBron
LeBron
James.
James.
If Boston
Si Boston
thought
pensaba que la
round one was
primera
tough,
ronda había
now
sido
they
dura,
had to face
ahora
the
les
man who
tocaba jugar
carried his
contra el
team to
hombre
the
que había
finals
llevado
the
a su
previous
equipo hasta
year.
la final el año
The
anterior.
Celtics would tackle that
Los
test the
Celtics
same
afrontaron
way
el
they
reto
had
de la
approached
misma forma que
every
el resto de
challenge all
desafíos de
season.
la temporada,
Not as
como un equipo
individuals,
unido.
but as a
Se
team,
aseguraron de
together.
que nada les
They would make
resultara
sure that
fácil al
nothing came
máximo
easy for the
anotador de la
NBA's
temporada.
leading scorer.
They are making LeBron James into a jump shooter. They're saying you're not going to beat us with your strength. LeBron spinning, jumping backwards to the baseline. Very tough shot, no good. Rebound Rondo. He's human. Rondo lead for Pierce, steps around Delonte West. He scores off the window, and the Celtics have a double-digit lead. Goes up, block. It's getting worse for LeBron. It's got to be in his head now.
Corralling LeBron and clamping down on his teammates. Boston won the first two games at home.
Garnett diving on the floor, and then a turnover. Here comes Garnett, here comes the roar, and a foul.
Impressive win for the Celtics here tonight, once again.
As the scene
Las
shifted
series
to
volaron
Cleveland,
hacia
the Celtics
Cleveland,
again
con los
enjoyed
Celtics
the comfort
instalados en el
zone of a
confort de su ventaja de 2
2-game-to-none lead.
partidos a 0.
But just
Pero
as they
igual
had
que les
against
pasó
the
con los
Hawks,
Hawks, volvieron a
they hit
fracasar en
another
la
bump in the
carretera y
road
los Cavaliers
as the
igualaron a
surging
2 la
Cavaliers would
eliminatoria.
pull even at 2 games apiece. Smith screen, Posey will defend. Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life.
Cavaliers did what they needed to do. Now the pressure is back on the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics
Los
just
Celtics no
couldn't
podían
shake their
quitarse encima
troubling
la
pattern of
inconsistencia que les estaba
inconsistency in the
acompañando en los
playoffs.
playoffs.
Again,
Una
they
vez más,
rose up on
volvieron a
their
brillar
home
en su
floor
propia
to win
cancha
the
para ganar
pivotal
el
Game
decisivo
5.
quinto partido. Pero como si
But as
siguieran
if
un
according
guión,
to
sus
script, their
penurias
road
como
woes
visitantes siguieron
continued
en
in
el
Game
sexto
6,
encuentro, viéndose obligados a
forcing them
jugar
to face
otro partido
another
decisivo en el
deciding
Garden.
game.
Looks of resignation on the faces of the Boston Celtics.
They're going back to Boston for Game 7.
The Celtics
Los
had the
Celtics tenían la
advantage of
ventaja de
playing
jugar
this
el partido
crucial
definitivo
game
en
on
su
their
cancha,
home
pero
floor.
también había un
But they
temor.
also
Uno
faced
de
the
los
daunting
jugadores
prospect
más
that one of
temidos
the
de la
most
NBA
feared
podía
players
estar
in
a
the
punto de
NBA
explotar.
might just be ready to explode.
We knew coming in that LeBron, he hadn't had that really big game yet. I mean, he's had some special moments. He did some things here and there in the series, but he hadn't had one of those monster LeBron games, and we knew that he was due for one.
There was one game I didn't want. It was Game 7 against Cleveland. There's an old saying, you don't want to get to Game 7 when the best player's on the other team.
You're right.
Before the game, I said, how disappointed would it be for us, to go home this early after all the expectations.
3 questions right here. Do I really want it? Do I really want it? And what can I do so we get it? So we get it.
Yeah.
Do your part. Let's go, baby.
The Cavaliers
Los Cavaliers sabían que su superestrella podía estar a la altura. La duda era qué jugador de los Celtics daría un paso al frente para luchar contra LeBron.
Pierce again splits the track, drives right down the middle, scoops to the left hand off the window and in. Pierce is chewing him up here in Game 7.
We've adopted to this team of everyone has to step up. When we do it together, it's not just one guy. But that night, Paul needed to step up for us.
Brown and Pierce going at it. They're talking to each other. I love it. This is what it's about.
Great moves, flips it with the right hand and gets the rope. He has 20 of their 34 points. Pierce over to his right, pull up, elbow jumper, got another one! Paul Pierce continuing to throw him down.
He's in the zone. He is in a zone.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Paul Pierce, LeBron James.
In an epic duel,
En un duelo
Pierce
épico,
would finish
Pierce
with
acabó
41
con
points
41
and
puntos,
James
LeBron
45.
con 45.
But while Paul's heroics kept
Paul Pierce
Boston in the lead
mantuvo a
for
su
most
equipo
of the
por
game,
delante en el marcador casi
LeBron
todo
would
el
bring
encuentro, pero
Cleveland
LeBron
back in
acercó
the
a Cleveland
final
en los
minutes.
últimos minutos.
James with the steal. Here he goes. And James makes it a one-point game.
Everything's got to be hard. We got to take care of the ball, all right? Move the ball and run our stuff, all right? That's what we got to do.
Pierce had
Pierce
carried
echó el
the
equipo a la
Celtics on his
espalda, pero
back,
en el
but
momento
now
de
in
la
this
verdad
moment of
volvió a la
truth, he
filosofía del equipo
returned
de
to the team's
compartir los problemas
philosophy
y el
of
balón.
sharing the burden and the ball.
Pierce down the left side, kicks to the corner. Eddie House bounce pass. P.J. Brown, he's open. He shoots and he knocks it down. P.J. Brown, the unlikely hero. and the Celtics go up by 3.
The outcome was
Con el
still
desenlace
hanging in
aún
the balance,
incierto, el balón
and
acabó en las manos de
it
Pierce
would
para
fall to
intentar
Pierce to
asegurar
try
la
to
victoria.
preserve the win. And as he
Cuando
stepped to the
pisó la
foul
línea de
line
tiros
with a
libres
chance to put the
intentando
game
matar el
away,
partido, la
the
mística de
fabled
los Celtics
Celtic
era
mystique
puesta a
was
prueba.
put to the test.
It is very quiet in here as the first free throw bounces off the back rim, pops in the air, and goes right down the middle.
Once I shot the free throw, I just knew the way it came out of my hand, it was off. Because if you look at my body language, when it goes up and it bounces up, I'm like, oh, it's off. And then it goes in, and it's like a smile comes on my face. And that's why I'm like, you know, that had to be somebody watching over me. You know, I was like, that's Red right there. That's him. He's in the building tonight.
It is over at the Garden. Game 7 is history in every way there is.
Tonight was basically get the ball to Paul Pierce, get the hell out the way. That's exactly what it was. And don't need y'all to ask me no questions. That was the game plan. That's what we did. This man now, all right.
It's an emotional win. It's good and everything. We enjoyed tonight. We still got a lot more business left.
Hey, man, a lot more just what Paul just said, and we said it yesterday. On Tuesday, we're exactly where we thought we would be. Game 1 at home.
Cuando los Celtics alcanzaron la final de la conferencia este, les esperaba Detroit Pistons, que llegaba a esta fase de los playoffs por sexto año consecutivo. En el primer partido, los Celtics llevaron a cabo su plan a la perfección, haciéndose con el mando del partido en la segunda parte y yéndose en el marcador. Los Celtics empezaron con fuerza el segundo partido, tratando de mantener su servicio, igual que lo hicieron contra Atlanta y Cleveland, pero en lugar de eso, cayeron en una emboscada.
Rip Hamilton, left-hand dribble drive in the paint. The floater is up and good. Monster shot. Rip Hamilton's timeout. Celtics need to stop. They hand it off under the basket. The reverse is up and in by Chauncey Billups.
Well, the Pistons hold on and win it 103-97.
When we lost at home, I think a sense of urgency went through us. Like, you know, now it's time to search for something else.
We were like, oh my goodness, you know, we haven't been beat at home. We're a place where we thought we were invincible. And going up to that, we hadn't won a road game either. So this was a hump we were going to have to get over if we were going to get to the championship.
As we made that trip to Detroit, you know, the game day, you can feel the determination in guys.
I can remember walking in the locker room, you know, you can hear a pin drop, you know, nobody was really talking, you know, everybody was locked in.
We in the jungle, ain't nothing else. This is what matters right here. You feel me? Nobody knows. Let's get it done, baby.
We got what I call that Boston swag now, you know, okay? Okay, so what? Okay, we lost at home, let's go win on the road. Let's go win on the road. Let's do it.
Decididos a ganar el tercer partido, Boston atacó desde el principio y consiguió una buena ventaja.
Allen back to Pierce, wide open look for three, it's good. To Davis on the right wing, on top to Cassell. Cassell guns for three, and that is through.
Wait, step up, pick. We're looking for Kevin in the post.
And Garnett would help them get their first playoff road win.
Lejos de casa.
Banks it in, and that would probably do it. The Celtics grabbed the home court advantage back.
I said before the game, I told the guys, hey, we were doing a regular season. We was the best team in the league on the road. So let's go out here and try to show them now. Everything that happened before all this is behind us. It starts right now.
But the proud Pistons were far from finished, and they would come storming back to even the series at 2 games apiece.
Left wing, he fires, he filled it up! Antonio McDyess has been the man for the home team tonight.
But Boston came home and reclaimed the upper hand.
Tonight, Ray Allen steps to his left, quick three, got another one! Back-to-back threes for Sugar Ray, and the Celtics are in command of Game 5.
Las series viajaron de nuevo a Detroit, donde los Pistons lucharon desesperadamente por mantener viva su temporada. Al comienzo del último cuarto mandaban por 10 puntos.
We gotta stay solid on defense. Offense, we gotta just stay solid as well.
But defense is the key, all right?
We were in the huddle. We were in a timeout. I can remember like it was yesterday, and Paul and KG is like, hey, we're not going back home.
Wide left to Rip on the floor to the rim. Blocked by Brown. To Ray Allen. Allen pushing. Back to Garnett for the slam.
Mental toughness, fellas. Let's go. Mental toughness.
To Pierce, left-hand dribble away from Rip Hamilton to the free throw line, spins, hangs in the air, flip shot, off the window and in, scored and the foul, and Paul Pierce can give the Celtics the lead in an 18-4 championship caliber run.
In that fourth quarter, I just smelt it. I was like, I didn't want this to slip away from us.
The Pistons are not going to foul, and the final 10 seconds will tick off the clock. The Celtics survive an opening round crucible. They eliminate King James, and tonight they have taken the torch from the Eastern Conference standard bearers, and what 1 year ago was pure basketball fantasy, an impossible dream, has now come true.
So let's go, Celtics. Beat LA. And Danny Ainge, thanks for bringing the big three together. Yes.
Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA!
Domination. That's what you should expect.
To the final.
In the finals, the
En las
Celtics would
finales,
face
los
the Los
Celtics se iban a
Angeles
enfrentar a Los Ángeles
bringing the
Lakers,
NBA's
reviviendo la
greatest rivalry
rivalidad
back
más
to
grande de
life.
la NBA.
They had met for the
Ya se habían
championship
enfrentado
10
10 veces
times,
en las
with Boston
finales
winning 8.
y Boston
And
había
for
ganado
one Los
8. Para
Angeles
un jugador nacido en Los
his
Ángeles,
past
su
and
pasado y su
present were about
presente
to
iban a
collide
chocar
on this
en el
big
escenario
stage.
principal.
I couldn't have scripted it any other way. Just to be playing LA, hometown team, that was everything I could have dreamed of.
And now, Pierce and the
y los
Celtics will be
iban a
facing
jugar
a three-time
contra el 3
champion
veces
in Kobe
campeón Kobe
Bryant, the
Bryant,
newly
recién
minted league
elegido MVP y sin
MVP, and
discusión
arguably
el
the
mejor
best player
jugador
in
del
the
mundo.
world.
All week, all I keep hearing is congratulations, congratulations. For what? For what? We're exactly where we thought we would be, but we're not where we want to get to.
Here we are. The truth is, we're the better team. Let's go out here and prove it. Let's go. We do. The time is it.
No one was picking us for the most part to beat the Lakers. And we're looking at each other, wait a minute, we're the team that won 66 games, and that really angered some of our guys.
We've been the best team all year long. All year long. Let's go out there and show them why. Let's go. Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
As the series
Cuando
began,
empezó la
this
final,
new
esta nueva
generation of
generación de
stars
estrellas
looked to
quería
put
dejar
their
su
own
sello en esta
stamp on the
histórica
rivalry.
rivalidad.
Comes in, right hand, dunk Garnett. Kevin Garnett has arrived in the NBA Finals.
The beat LA chance started about an hour ago. Kobe Bryant fires away.
That's good. Kobe Bryant drills it.
With a second quarter surge, the Lakers took a
Remontando en el segundo
5-point
cuarto, los
halftime lead,
Lakers se
and now
fueron
the
al vestuario
Celtics
con
would have
5
to
puntos de
regroup.
ventaja. Los Celtics
We
debían
hadn't closed either
reagruparse.
quarter. We had the lead with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They closed it out. They closed out the second quarter. Let's close out quarters, and we gotta trust.
Just as he
Como
had
durante toda
all
la
season,
temporada, Paul Pierce estaba
was
listo
ready to
para
lead the
liderar la
Boston
remontada de Boston.
Pierce on the right side, three-point arc, bounce to Garnett, return to Pierce, takes the three, gets the bump, shoots the three.
Oh, makes it in! Has that three, and a foul! Wow!
But with one
Pese a
play
ello,
midway
tras
through
una
the
jugada
third quarter,
mediado
both
el
Pierce
último
and the
cuarto,
Celtics
tanto
appeared
Pierce
to be
como los Celtics
facing
se
their worst
enfrentaban a su peor
nightmare.
pesadilla.
Paul Pierce is hanging on to his left knee.
Celtic fans holding their breaths here in Boston.
He's one of the toughest basketball players I know, and for him to go down like that, from our point of view, we got to the finals and we're like, man, we finally got here, and this is what happens.
Like, this is unbelievable. No, not right now. Not in the biggest moment of our career, right here in the finals. This can't be happening.
We have a sense of anxiety in this building because of Paul Pierce going down with an injury.
So as Paul Pierce is carried off, now everything is taken on a different field.
This is what we're talking about, adversity. You overcome it. We're the better team. We overcome it, all right? Nothing stops us.
Right corner, Allen. Open three is good. Allen with 9. And Boston ties it at 62. And Paul Pierce has come out of the tunnel. And he wants back in the game right now.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to get this.
I knew if I could put weight on it, that I can jump and I can run, and I'll deal with the pain later, whatever it was. Once I felt that I can do that, I wanted to get back out there. It was like, hey, this is opportunity of a lifetime. I don't want this to slip away.
Many wondered whether Pierce could even play.
Muchos se preguntaron si Pierce iba a volver a jugar, y lo que ocurrió fue un nuevo episodio de la mística de los Celtics.
Didn't want to shoot from the right side, drives in with more of the shot clock, and P.J. Brown met him at the rim with a shot block. Rondo back the other way for Boston. Right side up, Pierce three. He's got
12 points for Paul Pierce in a quarter that he spent part of in the locker room.
Rondo on the run, it's 4-on-3. Rondo kicks, another Pierce three. Good again! Back-to-back three-pointers for Paul Pierce.
His dramatic return had inspired the crowd and the Celtics.
Y a los propios
They
Boston
will
Celtics.
remember game one for a very, very long time. Paul Pierce coming out of the locker room to score 18 second-half points, and game one is history.
Well, the big picture here tonight in game two, definitely Paul Pierce's condition.
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a new life. I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. Went and bought me a new knee today. I'm doing all right.
Now will he be good enough in
El
game
momento
two
de gloria de
to get
Leon
the
Powe
Celtics
había
both
llegado
games in
y él
Boston?
estaba esperando para aprovechar.
Let's go. Huh? Championship series. Go! Do everything on the floor. Let's go.
In transition, tell the guys to look for Leon. He's got Luke Walton guarding.
Leon Powe's moment had arrived, and he was ready to seize it.
Leon Powe! Wow!
I just stepped out there and I just said I had to make something happen.
Stolen by Rondo. Sprints near side, 3-on-1. Alley-oop for Powe, who pushes it in. Rondo, ball fake to Powe. Again! Leon Powe for the game of his life. Leon driving all the way down the middle. Two-hand slam.
You know, he had a look on his face that he would not be denied tonight.
And now the floodgates have been opened. And now the Celtics just having a party at the Lakers' expense.
Going out here to get some straight up wins. All right? Y'all hear what I'm saying? That's it. We know what we're going to L.A. for. Keep that in mind now. Straight up.
All right, back at the house, baby, L.A. You know we got to get this win. Let's do it. We're bringing it back, baby. I get to go home and play the place where it all started for me. If you had asked me what a season, if you guys go to finals, who would you want to be against? I would have said L.A. Lakers.
Now with Celtic, Pierce didn't
Pierce
exactly
es jugador de
receive
los
a
Celtics
friendly
y no tuvo un
homecoming.
recibimiento muy
Go
caluroso.
Lakers, baby, number one.
Everybody pick up the energy for tonight. We're going to beat Boston tonight.
After being
Tras haber
contained
sido
in
frenado en
Boston,
Boston,
Kobe Bryant
se
would not
desató.
be held down any
36
longer.
puntos
And with
impidieron que la
36
victoria se
points,
escapara de Los
he kept the
Ángeles.
game from slipping away from the Lakers.
Kobe Bryant spinning. Oh, what a sensational move. And the Lakers will win game three. They're back in the series.
The home teams have won the first three games of the finals, and now we have the series.
Welcome to the Staples Center. It's Game 4 of the 2008 NBA Finals. Lakers trying to make it back-to-back victories and even this series up at 2 games apiece. A packed house once again as the Lakers still undefeated here on their home floor throughout the playoffs.
Fisher. Nice pass to Odom. Oh, the Lakers look sharp early.
Powell turns, hands off Fisher. Fisher curling. Right corner Odom. Odom sneaks in baseline and flicks it down.
Oh, it's a nightmare for Boston, but a spectacular start for the Lakers.
LA's onslaught
El feroz
continues,
ataque de Los
leaving
Ángeles
Boston
dejaba a
facing
Boston
a
ante una
mountain that
montaña que
seemed
parecía
impossible
imposible
to
de
climb.
ascender.
Sends it outside to Vujicic, who sticks in three out of the right corner. And the Lakers have their biggest lead at 24.
The Celtics were
Los
stunned,
Celtics
but they
estaban
still clung to the
atónitos, pero se
philosophy they've been
mantuvieron
following all
firmes en
season
la
long.
filosofía que había
My first
marcado
thought was
toda su
Mbutu.
temporada.
And that's what I said in the huddle. There's going to come a moment where you're going to face unreal adversity. And that's when the word Mbutu and playing together will come through for you. This is it. This is adversity that we can overcome. And we're going to win.
Well, they pass to Pierce, right side, drives past Odom, to the rim and scores. Paul Pierce.
At this point, we just got to take it one possession at a time. Don't anybody look up at the clock.
Pierce going in, turnaround shot block. Pierce, excellent defensive play.
Guys, you know, just stay with it. Just cut it down. Just chip at it a little bit.
Eddie House, nice feed to Posey, and the layup. Pretty pass from Eddie House, and it's back to 13 again.
Sam Cassell said it from the bench. He said, this is what it feels like when you win a championship. This is how hard it is. And if you want it, you have to go out there and grab it.
Ray Allen to the basket and bangs it in, and it's 11. This is the closest they've been. Celtics have tried to chip away. Pierce to the basket. Lots of contact. Count it out. Foul. What a move from Pierce as the lead is up to 10.
When you get in a big deficit like that and you're down by so much, you fight.
Left corner House, a three is good. It's a 6-point game.
We're down 20, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we're still saying get it to 10. Just get it to 10. And when we look up, it's a 2-point game.
Down low to Brown to the rim for the jam. It's a 2-point game.
Never stop believing, man. All right, we're right there. We're right there. Gotta believe, guys. Do you believe? All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Dribble line, bounce it. Garnett saves the possession. Back to Ray Allen. They leave him alone, so he steps inside the free throw line. Kick to the corner. Posey, three. Got it, and the Celtics are within one. The Boston Celtics have never led in game number 4. They've got it now, trailing by 1 with 4:13 to go. Pierce to his left. Blitz by Farmar. Kick out pass, Eddie House, jump shot, 18 feet, circles the rim, falls in good, and the Boston Celtics have their first lead of the night.
This crowd absolutely stunned.
Una de las remontadas más espectaculares de la historia de las finales estaba a punto de completarse. Quedaba la jugada que iba a suponer la guinda del pastel.
One possession away from taking a 3-1 series lead. Ray Allen straight away up top, shot clock at 6. This is going to be Sugar Ray here against Vujicic. Down the right side, steps past him, gets to the rim, reverses it, open in with the left hand.
What an amazing turnaround here in game 4.
That's how you do it. That's how you fight. One more. Let's go. One more, Steve. Good stuff. Hey, listen, number one, that's a great win, and we should be excited about the win. But this, again, this is not our goal to win 3 games. Our goal is to win 4 games, all right? So we're hanging there. We're hanging there. Good job, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Hoping to get a win tonight. Get that 17 championship, but you know it's going to be a lot of hard work. Probably harder than the last game, so we got to be ready, baby.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Right here. Come on, man. Let's go, man. You got to say that. You know what it is tonight. We won this right there.
Kobe Brown say, look, guys, I'm not going down without a fight.
Once again, the Lakers were off to a big lead,
se
and
fueron
Kobe
en el
Bryant
marcador
was
y Kobe Bryant
determined
tenía
not to
claro
allow
que
a
no iba a
repeat
dejar
of
que
their
se
Game
repitiera
4
el
collapse.
colapso del cuarto partido.
This Lakers team has come out ready and is looking forward to going back to Boston.
Right now, they're making plays. We got to start making plays, all right? We got to make plays.
Sam Pierce, right-hand dribble pass, Kobe gets to the rim, 2 hands left.
I want to do anything I could to end the series right there at home in L.A.
And all of a sudden, it seemed the Celtics were poised for another stunning turnaround.
They started their comeback a little earlier than they did in game 4. Pierce puts a 3 in.
You can hear the crowd gasp. Deja vu all over again. Paul Pierce simply putting on a spectacular show with the Larry O'Brien trophy waiting in the back. Pinch yourself. This is real. This is really happening.
The stage was
El escenario estaba preparado. ¿Podrían los Celtics volver a conseguir lo imposible?
Celtics with a chance to tie or take the lead. Lakers trying to keep their season alive and force the game 6 in Boston.
One last Celtic push brought them to within 2 in the final minute. But one flick of the wrist from Kobe Bryant would make the difference.
Ball knocked away by Bryant. Here he goes down the other end. An epic performance by Paul Pierce, but it will go to waste.
Put the fuel in the plate, folks. We're going back to Boston. Game 6 Tuesday night. The Lakers save their season.
One at a time.
Board, what's the number left? You got to make one more. Just one more before it happens.
Get game 6. I promise you we will get game 7.
This is where we want to be, right, guys? Right here. Right here. Right on this court, on every play. Play to whatever goes on.
Everybody wants to win. There's not one guy in this room that wants to win more than the other guy.
We want this right there. It's right there for us to go take it right now. Let's go, man.
Rondo comes to the backside, backs the ball away and has the steal. Rondo racing Kobe back defensively, so Rondo shovels out to the wing. Open Ray Allen 3. Got it. And this crowd fired up. No letter! No letter! Keep playing defense!
Each time the
Cada vez que
Lakers
los
tried
Lakers
to
creían
gather
poder
momentum,
respirar,
it would
llegaba
be
la
seized
reacción de
away
Rayon
by
Rondo y la
Rajon
defensa de los
Rondo
Celtics.
and the Celtic defense.
Rondo reaches in, rips it away. Candy from a baby. Rondo, offensive man, looking around. The free throw line moves to the corner. Open, Sugar Ray looking for a sweet 3, and he drills it.
Odom, a long pass, mistake. To Kobe, intercepted by James Posey. Celtics the other way. Pierce comes inside the arc. Oh, in the paint. Layup, good. Nice. It's looking easy for the Celtics now.
Garnett diving and hangs in the air. Throws it off the window and in. The Celtics are in another world right now.
The Celtics have played just the defense, it's just inspiring to watch them play.
9 minutes away, y'all! 9 minutes away from history! Every second, inching closer to banner 17. Ray Allen for 3. The Celtics are dominating the Lakers in every way there is to dominate.
El partido estaba en sus manos. Los Celtics del 2008 estaban escribiendo su propio capítulo de la historia. Ya solo quedaba que cayera el telón para el nuevo Big Three.
Come off the game and I hugged Doc. And I said, I'm happy for you, man. I love you, man. It's for everything they say you wasn't. Thank you for, giving me the opportunity to be here. I'm grateful.
The greatest single-season turnaround in NBA history is complete. Banner number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters.
That was a special moment for me. And when the clock was ticking down, my first thought was, we're going to win a world championship. That was it.
So many emotions is just going through my mind. Every little moment from the time you first started playing basketball, through all the failure, it helped you get to this point right here, this one special moment.
Championship.
I sort of got numb, like weak at the knees a little bit.
The Celtics swarm the floor. It is the end of a 22-year odyssey.
And it's only right that I go and kiss this floor. I've embraced the history and the culture and what it is to be a Celtic.
I got my own. I got my own, man. I hope we made you proud.
Anything's possible!
Someplace, somewhere, Red is lighting up a cigar. And congratulations, the 2008 NBA champion, for the 17th time a record, your Boston Celtics. It is the truth. The MVP of the 2008 NBA Finals is Paul Pierce.
Celtic pride means nothing to me more than now championships. Nothing but championships.
For the guys on the team, the opportunity for them to get their first ring and be a part of that fraternity, it's like icing on the cake.
Way to go, Champ! Way to go, Champ! Go, Champ! Way to go, Champ!
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
15 years of scratching and clawing. I've been trying to imagine, trying to dream what it would feel like.
Biggest moment of my life, man. I can't believe this. I've been wanting to touch this champagne bottle for a long time. Made it, Boston! Top of the world!
Being able to say you've done that, you know, nobody can take that away from you. You accomplished something that when you set out at the beginning of the season, this is what our goal was, and to be able to say we did that.
We worked hard years, baby. Long and hard years, blood, sweat, tears. We worked so hard on training camp. But this moment right here. Hey, well, I was standing right here. I couldn't see me, man. I was in the shadow. Now I can. I'm a champion, too.
You know what? I'm a champion.